So I made the mistake of going down the "where is Kate Middleton" rabbit hole. I'm sure some of you all made this mistake as well. And some of you all are probably still stuck in the rabbit hole as we speak. But for those of you all who don't know, Kate Middleton hasn't been seen in a couple of months. Now, supposedly she is recovering from a surgery. But there's a lot of weird and wild conspiracies and rumors floating around online that Kate Middleton is dead, that Kate is in a coma, that Prince William ran off with some other woman, so now they're hiding Kate. There's all types of rumors going on. Now, to be clear, it's true. Kate hasn't been seen in a while. And, oddly enough, Prince William has been pulling out of events where he was supposed to make appearances. So I understand why people are raising their eyebrows. But after looking into this situation, I can't find anything credible. It all seems like a bunch of hogwash nonsense, if you ask me. But I do think there are a few important things to point out here. Because I do think there is something to this story, just not what other people think, if you will. One important thing to point out is that the royal family, I know some people won't like hearing this. I know a lot of people love the royal family. I have nothing against anyone who likes or dislikes them. I really don't care. But the royal family is becoming less and less relevant every day. I understand they may be very popular. They may be a very popular topic of discussion where you live. But in the outside world, the royal family is becoming less and less relevant every day. In fact, the only thing that is keeping the royal family relevant over here in America is Meghan Markle. No one's really talking about the royal family like that, but everyone talks about Meghan Markle. And to be clear, I don't really like Meghan Markle. I think a lot of the things that she has said and done is just stupid. I get why people dislike Meghan Markle. But at the same time, I can't help but feel as if she has been used as a distraction, as a punching bag. Hey, aim all of your discontent, aim all of your criticisms at Meghan Markle. Don't worry about the royal family getting exposed for, doing weird things with kids. Don't worry about Prince Andrew and what he's got going on over there in those islands. Don't worry about the royal family's ties to Jimmy Savile. Don't worry about the fact that these people were probably torturing kids and doing God knows what. Everyone just get mad at Meghan Markle. Let's all focus our hate and anger on Meghan Markle. That's kind of how I view this situation because, like I said, I don't like Meghan either. But the things that she has done, it's nowhere near as bad as a lot of the stuff that's been exposed about the royal family. And you can like and respect the royal family if you want to, or you don't have to. I don't care, but we got to be honest here, right? We have to be honest about some of the stuff that's been going on here. So, much like the Meghan Markle situation, when I look at this Kate Middleton situation, I wonder if this is just something that they're doing to stay relevant, something they're doing to stay in the headlines, to draw up interest about the royal family again, because the more and more our society grows, the further we get into the future, the further away we move from needing things like the royal family. They realize that they're not really needed. They realize that the rest of the world is kind of woken up to why do we even have stuff like this anyway? So they have to do things to remain relevant. much like a celebrity. Now, people would think that stuff like this is beyond the royal family, but it's really not. It's really not. Maybe this was something that they wouldn't have done 100 years ago. I would question that as well. But do not put it past these people to do little things to keep themselves in the conversation. You know, in the current climate where people just don't see the need for royal families anymore. So part of me wonders if this is just a big tactic to get publicity and get attention, right? But another part of me, I can't help but wonder. I can't help but find it odd that all of this little stuff is going on just as we are entering into this age where everything is getting exposed. These elites are getting exposed left and right. Members of the royal family have already gotten exposed. And, you know, a couple of months ago, they started releasing some of the documents having to do with Epstein and that little island over there, right? But as soon as all of that stuff starts coming out, now here goes the rumors. Oh God, where's Kate Middleton? Where's Kate Middleton? Everyone focus on where Kate Middleton is. Don't worry about all of this crazy stuff we're getting exposed for. We want the conversation to be centered around this nonsense instead of centered around the questionable activities of the royal family. I find it weird that to this day I cannot make a video about Prince Andrew without YouTube flagging it and demonetizing it immediately. But I can make as many videos about Meghan Markle as I want to. I can make a ton of videos asking, where's Kate Middleton? But if I make videos talking about some of the stuff that these people are accused of, it gets shut down immediately. It lets you know that they want to drive the conversation in certain directions. Now, I understand that the general audience, the general people watching this video, you may not understand that. But as a creator, I can see which topics get pushed back, which topics get shut down, and which topics are allowed. And the wrongdoings of the royal family, that's not allowed to be discussed. But if you want to make constant videos talking crap about Meghan Markle or creating conspiracies about where is Kate Middleton, you can do that all day. No problem. Because the powers that be want to drive the conversations in those directions and drive them away from the conversations about what these people were doing with kids. Why were they tied to people who were doing horrible things to kids? And things of that nature. So the sad part is, if you ask me, we have a lot of people trapped in this where is Kate Middleton rabbit hole right now. They think they're uncovering truths. They think they're getting to the bottom of a deep, dark conspiracy, when in reality, you fell for a psyop that is being used to take away your attention from important things. And I'll take it one step further. I'll go ahead and throw a prediction out there. I'm often right about these predictions. I'm open to being wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. I want there to be something juicy and interesting to this story. I really do, but I don't think there is. So my prediction is soon. I don't know how soon. Maybe a couple of days from now. Maybe it'll be a week. Maybe it'll be 2. Maybe it will be a month. But soon enough, Kate Middleton will come walking out again. And then all of the conspiracies that people created about her, they will be used and weaponized against you. They'll act like everyone is crazy for creating the where is Kate Middleton conspiracies, and they'll use those ridiculous conspiracies to discredit the real truth, the real conspiracies that people are actually digging into. This is what they do all the time. They throw fake nonsense out there so people run wild with it, they run crazy with it, and the more crazy conspiracies that are out there that aren't true, the more it looks like the real conspiracies that are true are fake. So when people are going to ask questions about, hey, what was y'all doing, or what were y'all doing with this kid? What were y'all doing here with this person? All of that stuff will be discredited because y'all are just the crazy wackos that created conspiracies about Kate Middleton being dead. Y'all are just the crazy, insane people that created conspiracies about Kate Middleton being in a coma. We shouldn't listen to anything you say. You people aren't credible. Therefore, everything else that is true that you've dug up on the royal family, we're going to throw all of that out the window because all of y'all look stupid now. And you basically fell for the honeypot. You fell for the psyop. Because the Where is Kate Middleton story, it sounded so interesting. It sounded so interesting. And no one took a second to think, wait, where are we at on our timeline of events? Why is it that just as documents are releasing, showing that members of the royal family were engaged in some really weird stuff, why is it that all of a sudden Kate Middleton just disappears? Why all of a sudden, when we're entering into a day and age where elites are getting exposed, why all of a sudden did this Meghan Markle come into the picture and take every bit of attention off of the royal family? All of the negative press off of the royal family almost immediately. It's all directed towards Meghan Markle. Almost as if she is a useful tool for the royal family. But I will say this. I do think there is something else important to point out. If you look, it's been happening for the last few months. A lot of these elite, powerful people, they're dropping like flies. You got other royal families in the world that are on their deathbed. You got people on their deathbed left and right, supposedly. You got members of the Rothschilds, they're supposedly dying. People are stepping down from positions, powerful positions, left and right. As we move forward into whatever is coming, a lot of these wicked, evil people are going to start disappearing. They're going to start mysteriously dying. They're going to start falling off the map as we head into whatever is coming. And I think that we're starting to see it now. We're starting to see it now. We're entering into an age where you can't really hide things as much as you used to, right? We're entering into an age where people are starting to question a lot of things, and it doesn't take much poking and digging to expose how wicked these powerful people are. And that's why I think you're starting to see this transition of a lot of these people starting to fall out of the spotlight. And it's happening purposely. Because when you're in the spotlight, you're easier to remember, you're easier to take down, you're easier to pick apart. A lot of these powerful people, they've already done their fair share of evil. They've already made their fair share of money. They can pull strings from behind the scenes without having to be in the forefront, where they can take criticism, where they can take arrows, if you will, okay? So a lot of these powerful people, they're going to start pulling back. The age of being in your face and being a celebrity, a lot of that stuff is going to go away because they've made their fortune, they're stuck in their wicked ways, and they know they're going to be exposed. So a lot of them are going to start falling back. Some of them are going to start falling back into their doomsday bunkers that they've already created because for some reason it appears that a lot of these billionaires all seem to be on the same page, which is that they definitely need a doomsday bunker or a rocket ship to escape Earth. So if you look at how everything is going, it looks like we are heading towards something big, something world-changing, maybe life-altering. I think we're also heading into an age of more disclosure. We're heading into an age of exposure, exposing a lot of things, and a lot of these powerful people just don't want to be in the forefront anymore. So maybe this is Kate's way of kind of going ahead and stepping back a little bit because their days are numbered. Let's be real. Do you think the royal family will still be a thing or a concept in 200 years? I don't think so. I think that our way of life, and this isn't just, aimed at people over there on that side of the pond or whatever you want to call it. The same goes here in America. A lot of our power structures, our society as a whole, it is changing. It is being reshaped. A lot of us aren't okay with that. I'm not saying I'm okay with that. But it's happening. We are entering into a new age. So there's going to be a lot of weird stuff happening. But as far as this little conspiracy goes, I think Kate's fine. I think this is being used for multiple reasons to their advantage. But we're just going to have to wait for the day when people start waking up to what's going on, because it's easy to get caught in the rat race. And I love a good conspiracy just like all of you all. But often I'm starting to dig into these new age stories and there's nothing there. And I see people turning their heads away from the actual stuff we should be worried about. And everyone's intrigued by these fake conspiracies, like the aliens attacking a mall in Miami, and, Kate Middleton is really dead. I could talk about this all day, but for now, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. While you're down there, if you're feeling generous, you can donate to the channel via Cash App, or you can help the channel by liking, subscribing, ringing the notification bell, all of that good stuff. But with that being said, I'll talk to you all soon in the next one.